It is official. Jim Harbaugh is your new head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers. And honestly, I'm not surprised that Harbaugh's back in the NFL. I mean, it was going to happen, especially after Michigan won it all. I felt like it was going to happen because he wants to get that Super Bowl. When he was the head coach of the 49ers, in 2011, when it was the 49ers and Alex Smith, they missed out. They got close, but no cigar against the Giants. And in the 2012 season, Jim Harbaugh, Colin Kaepernick, and the 49ers came close, but no cigar against the Ravens. And what was worse, he lost his own brother. So, I mean, that's a kick in the head, as the Dean Martin song says, right? And in 2013, the 49ers lost a big one against the Seahawks in the NFC title game. And then in 2014, there was a big battle, egotistical battle between Jed York and Jim Harbaugh. It was pretty ugly, I can tell you that right now. But then we see Harbaugh getting hired by Michigan, because, I mean, after all, he did a great job at Stanford, did a fantastic job at San Diego. He did a tremendous job at the 49ers, right? And he came to Ann Arbor to see if they can stop the dominance by Ohio State, stop Michigan State from dominating them, win the Big Ten, and maybe get that national championship. Well, Harbaugh was able to accomplish all of that. There's no more, when you think of Michigan State, it's back to Michigan dominating Michigan State. Michigan has the upper hand over the Ohio State Buckeyes. They are the 3-time champs of the Big Ten. And they are the 2023 national champions in all of college football. And I'll be honest, I had to be sure whether this story was true or not, because you don't want it to be like another March Stoops to Texas A&M story, right? And it's just, those weird things happen. And the moment I saw the reports from Adam Schefter at ESPN, Ian Rappaport at NFL Network, and I'm looking at the score, and I'm looking at Schultz report on Twitter and on Threads, I had to be sure. And the Athletic is saying it. Pro Football Talk is saying it. It's true. It is true. I'll show you the report. When I saw this report, from there, I realized, yep, he's going to get that shot at the Super Bowl. And, he's going to have a great quarterback this time around. I mean, Kaepernick was meh. I mean, he was a disaster after Harbaugh left the 49ers. And Alex Smith's career was basically brought back from the dead thanks to Jim Harbaugh and Andy Reid. Imagine what Harbaugh's going to do with Justin Herbert. It's going to be tremendous, man. And possibly with Andy Reid retiring, I'm not saying the Chargers going to have the upper hand in the AFC West. I'm saying they will. But they can change the narrative, possibly. Especially in the big games in the postseason. Because the Chargers have that history. They just cannot get it done. They couldn't get it done with Phil Rivers. They couldn't get it done with Drew Brees. They couldn't get it done with Coach Marty Schottenheimer. They couldn't get it done in the 90s in their lone Super Bowl appearance against the 49ers. So, I mean, can they get it done? Can they get that first title since the AFL days? That's something we're going to find out from Jim Harbaugh. And knowing him, I think he can. I think he can bring that Super Bowl to the Los Angeles Chargers. And all I have to say to the Spanos family is let him run the team. Let Harbaugh run the team. Do not get in an ego battle with him. Don't let Harbaugh work his magic. Because if you don't, you're not going to get that Super Bowl for the Chargers. This is your best shot, LA. This is your best shot, Spanos family. Don't screw it up. That's all I can say. And as for the Michigan Wolverines, we don't know who their next head coach is going to be. Although, let's be honest, I think it's going to be Sharon Moore. And, if you look back at some of my past appearances on The Voice of College Football, on the Ocho, and if you look back at my episode of the Jacksonium with John D'Animo, the host of the Ocho and Michigan football at The Voice of College Football, you'll know that I've been asking this question: is Sharon Moore the next Ryan Day? And what I mean by that is he going to replace Harbaugh? Because he's proven himself capable. He proved himself capable those 3 weeks he was the interim head coach. Kind of like how Ryan Day was the interim head coach when Urban Meyer got suspended for the first 3 games of 2018. I think Sharon Moore is the next head coach at Michigan. Not saying there aren't any other candidates, but, as of right now, I think he can get it done at Michigan. But if not Sharon Moore, then who? Are they going to get Mike Hart? Are they going to promote him as the next head coach? Are they going to get Chris Kleiman from Kansas State? Is Matt Campbell going to leave Iowa State for Michigan? Is PJ Flett leaving Minnesota? Is Dan Lanning going to leave Oregon? I mean, not saying he will, but in the world of college football, anything can happen. And I mean, truly, anything can happen in this crazy, crazy world of college football. If you love these reaction videos, like, comment, subscribe to @JacksonJohnson979, and give me a follow on Twitter @Jackson09960335, and see what I also have to say on Instagram and Threads @JacksonJohnson543908. And until my next video, this is Jackson Johnson saying for everybody to stay safe and stay warm. It's cold out. Take care, everybody.